Good morning, all. Welcome
Yes,
to
yes,
today's
madam.
session. Good morning, sir. I'll just go
Good
with you.
morning.
I'll start with a quote. The joy of learning is an indispensable thing in a study as breathing is in running. Okay, I am very happy to introduce you to today's guest who takes us stress management because we are all stressed in this pandemic situation. So this session will be very useful for us, I think so, to reduce our stress and make us energetic. Dr. S. Shivakumar received his BE degree in ECE from Kumaragal College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore in the year 1995, received ME degree in Communication System and PhD in Information and Communication Engineering from Anna University, Chennai. He has 25 years of teaching experience as professor in ECE in reputed engineering colleges. He has published more than 50 papers in reputed impact fact journals. He is a reviewer in Journal of Electrical Engineering and Technology, Journal of Computer Science, and KSL Transactions on Internet and Information Systems. His area of interest include wireless networks, network security, VLSI, and embedded systems. He is also a member of professional bodies like ISTB, CSC, and IEAG. He is a faculty of Art of Living International Foundation, handling stress management and capacity building workshops in schools and colleges. He is happy to serve in this cadre as a programmer of the Art of Living, the inner peace and outer dynamism in every individual that he teaches. He has conducted many programs like Youth Empowerment and Skill Workshop, S for Students, Student Excellence and Learning Program, SELP, Productive Enhancement Program, PEP for faculty members, and many more. All these programs are a brilliant mix of antiquity and the contemporary. It is a smooth blend of ancient wisdom, yoga, pranayama, and meditation, fused with contemporary intellectual exchanges, music, and games. And of course, it includes His Holiness Sri Ravi Shankar's powerful and famous breathing technique, the Sudarshana Kriya. And I like to introduce his better half, Vijayalakshmi Madam. She has also completed a BE Honours, BE from Kumaragur College of Technology and ME Honours from Computer Science. He is also a trainer in Students Excellence and Learning Program SEL, and he is also conducting stress management workshops for faculty members in various colleges. She is also handling youth empowerment and skills. She is an integration process of Prasanna Yoga teacher, and she helps children to tap the sixth sense instantly. She is in the Department of Ayush PCI certified level 2 yoga teacher. She is a specialist in women wellness, certified mama therapy practitioner, and also Vastu Padi. I am happy to welcome you both for this session, ma'am. You can take over the session, ma'am. Thank you.
Good morning, madam. Good morning to all.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes, all of you are able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Are you able to see me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right. Yeah, first place I would like to, yeah, all others, please mute yourself so that it will be of no disturbance to all. Okay. Right. Super. At the outside, I would like to thank Pratiksha institutions for giving us this opportunity to interact with you. Especially, I thank Dr. Batmapriya, HOD IT department. And it is very pleasure to be among the professors. So we were in college for the past 25 years, and it is also very, very exciting to see you all back. Okay. And again, thanks for choosing this stress management title, which is very relevant today because in the backdrop of COVID-19, we need this kind of workshops to be conducted very frequently. Shall we start the session with a question? Yes. Please chat. What are the reasons for stress? You please chat. What are the reasons for stress? Why do we get stressed? So we know all the things. Why we are getting stressed? Is Tamil and English okay? Padmapriya madam?
Tamil, we don't possess Tamil.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whatever I say in Tamil, I'll repeat in English also.
So English, sir. Many of them are from North
Okay.
India, so you go with English,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. Thanks.
Tamil, we know Pincham Pincham.
Sir, you
Okay.
better speak in English only because I'm not from Tamil.
Okay. Good. Thanks for your comments. Right. Yes. Pudumalar is society. Society is the reason for stress. Very good. She has come up with answer. Any other answer? What are the reasons for getting stressed? Family, lots of tension leads to stress, different reasons, mainly career, mental health. Very good. Money, super. Without money, you can't do anything. Job, nice answers are coming up. Commitments, overthinking on any matter. Very nice answers. When things are not going as per your plan, no proper planning. Wow, no enjoyment in doing work. Very good. Super. Work pressure. I'm comparing myself with others. Wow, great answers. Yes, super. Yeah. See, we know all the reasons why we become stressed. Are we taking any step to come out of stress? Say yes or no. Are we taking any step to come out of stress? Pudumalar, no. Good. You want to know how to come out of stress? Yes. Try to, but fall in a recurrent. Yes. Yes, but unable to continue. Yes, please. Okay. Most needed. Good. Okay. See, if you go and search in Google for stress management, what are the steps to come out of stress? You can see 5, 6 things in common. Hmm? You take any search result, if you take one, 5 or 6 things are very common. What are they? Okay. Before going into that, we'll see what is stress. We we saw what are the reasons for stress and what is stress. What is, as per your opinion, what is stress? Yes, you keep on typing, you keep on chatting. I'll take the answers. Hmm. See, before addressing the stress, we need to take 3 things into account. One is the health, and our health consists of 3 things. One is the physical health, second one is the mental health, third one is the emotional health. I need definition for stress. Hmm? 1 or 2 answers. Just type. See, whatever comes into your mind, you just type. Nothing is wrong, nothing is right. Okay, I'll take all the answers. Okay, good. Now, so we have to take care of 3 things: physical health, mental health, and emotional health. See, this also you can find in Google search if you go for stress management techniques. So how to get physical health? How many of you are doing some activity? How many of you are doing some activity in the morning, physical activity? Don't say I'm walking from bedroom to kitchen or bedroom to washroom or bedroom to outside. That is not physical activity. Any pressure, yes. Well, I got one answer. Any pressure which affects your health, either physically or emotionally. Stress. Super. Vikas Pathe and Sumit Srivatsava. Stress is something that makes you feel unhappy. Good. Super. Very good. Nice answers. So, three things. Physical health. Physical health, we must do some physical activity. That is very, 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 very important. Otherwise, all the toxins will stay inside and you cannot be stress free. And second one is mental health. Our mind is full of thoughts. Before going into that, mental health, there are four faculties in us. We can take four faculties. The first faculty is the body, our body. So without our body, we cannot do anything. And the second thing is our breath. Only when the breath is moving in and out, we are alive. Otherwise, we'll become parallel to the ground. When body and mind starts working, a third faculty will start to come into picture. That is mind. Body, breath, mind. So this mind, mental health, that's what we say, mental health. So mental health is about your physical health and your breath. Only when these two are good, your mind will be good, your mental health will be good. So first you have to take care of your body. So we must do some exercises. You do something for continuously for half an hour. You walk for half an hour, you do some yogasanas, you go for some workouts. You do all these things. That will take care of your physical health. So we must learn some yogasanas. If you cannot go outside, just learn some yogasanas and do it. Just Surya Namaskar, 6 rounds, 12 rounds of Surya Namaskar is more than enough. That will stimulate all the internal organs and will make you to feel fresh. Second one is the breath. What is the first thing we did when we are born? It's taking a breath in and we cry. And the last act is we breathe out and we become lifeless. Okay. So in between these two, this is called life. So breath is with us right from our birth until the last journey. So are we taking enough attention to our breath? Any answer? Are we putting any attention to our breath? We feel our breath only when we are climbing a staircase or when you are running or when you are doing a heavy job. It's no, really, Shweta, right? We are not at all putting any effort on our or any attention on our breath. That is very, very important. You know why? 70% of our toxins are released through our outgoing breath. You know this? Do you know this? How many of you know this? 70%, 70. So all the toxins are released through only our breath. Remaining just 10-20% is released through our other things. Okay. So we have to take care of our breath, the first place. And another thing is, you know how much percentage of our lung capacity we are using? We are using just 30%, 30% of our lung capacity. So our lung is like a balloon that is shrunk. So you have to expand that. Really, you need to expand that. All the grown-up adults are using only 30% of our lung capacity. This is due to stress. Due to stress, our lifestyle, our habits. So everything affects our breathing capability. So we have to expand our lung capacity. So what we can do? Any suggestion? What we can do to improve our lung capacity? Yes, yoga is for body. Pranayam, Subhashish Das, super. We must learn some pranayama. Okay, pranayama is breathing exercises. So breathing exercises increases our lung capacity. So first one is yogasana for some flexibility and blood circulation, inducing the internal organs, stimulating the internal organs. For all those things, we need yoga. And for taking care of our lungs and breathing capability, we need to do pranayama. And the third one is mind. What we can do to our mind? See, there is a close link between our breath and mind. Okay. Have you observed your breath when you are happy? Meditation, excellent. Sumit Srivatsava, super. So Sumitji has given the answer. For mind, we must do meditate daily. Like we brush our teeth daily, that is dental hygiene. Like that, if we meditate daily, it helps to keep our mental hygiene. So these three are very, very necessary: yoga, pranayama, and meditation. And if you do a Google search, the tips for coming out of stress, these are the three major things you can find. If you have 1 lakh search results, all the 1 lakh search results will tell you these three are very important. Yeah, where to learn? Yes, it will also boost our concentration level. How to learn all these things? Where to learn? I will come to that later. Okay. Now, there is a close relation between breath and mind. Have you observed your breath when you are happy? How is your breath when you are happy? It's very smooth. And how is your breath when you are sad? Maybe it is very small, short and shallow. How is your breath when you are afraid of something? It is frozen, right? So that's why we say someone is frozen in fear. So breath comes to a grinding halt and you become frozen. So there is a link between our breath and our emotions. So far it is one way. If you learn some pranayama, you can convert this into two-way process. If you are angry, if you are sad, do some pranayama that will immediately change your emotion. So there is a close link between breath and mind. So when we do breathing exercises, that will calm down the mind also. Also, breathing exercise increases the energy. We don't feel energetic throughout the day. Sometimes we feel low, sometimes we feel high. So pranayama keeps your energy level high. So this is the second advantage of doing pranayama. Third one is meditation. Why we should meditate? Before going into that, breath supplies our breath. The air we are breathing in supplies oxygen to the body as well as it increases the subtle life force energy called prana. So when your intake of oxygen is more, you feel more energetic. The intake of oxygen is very less, we feel low energy. So whenever you are low of energy, do some breathing exercise. Immediately you will energy level will be raised. Okay, right. So second thing is breathing exercises or pranayama. The third one is meditation. What is meditation? Meditation generates the Chetna. Super. Subhashish Das. Very nice answers you are giving. What is meditation? Any answer? Okay. You give the definition for meditation. I'll tell you some more things. Meditation calms down the mind, focusing, and metabolism is corrected by meditation. How many of you know this? Metabolism is corrected by our meditation and it leads to delayed aging also. So if you meditate for continuously for 10 years, you may look 5 years younger. So when the mind is calm, we are focused and our decision making is good. That's what Sumit Srivatsava has told. Focusing. It leads to focusing. So decision making will be good and it removes stress and you can easily handle situations and people. Wow, provides body mind constant coordination, good. Meditation. For meditation is connecting the mind with spirituality, good. See, all the focus, concentration, clarity, calmness are all the byproducts of meditation. They are all the byproducts of meditation. You feel relaxed and you feel more aware. We'll be in the present moment. How many of you are here now? Or your mind is going somewhere else? Observe and bring it back. That is your mind. That is the trick of the mind. It plays so many tricks. Just observe your mind now, where it is. Is it wandering somewhere else or it is here? Bring it back again. Okay. Right. See, this is one of the characteristics of the mind. It plays lots of trick to move you away from the present moment. Now, what is meditation? Meditation is doing nothing. What is meditation? We do nothing. We just sit and relax. We just sit and relax. We are not concentrating. We are not focusing. We are not doing anything. Effortlessly, we sit, keep our eyes closed, and just observe. That is meditation. There are three golden rules for meditation. The one is I do nothing, at least for the next. So if you sit for meditation, if you are going to do the meditation for 10 minutes, you say that at least for the next 10 minutes, I'm not going to do anything. And the second one is I want nothing. And the third one is I am nothing. So these are the three golden rules for meditation. I repeat, I do nothing, I want nothing, and I am nothing. Okay. Yes, over to Vijay Lakshmi. Okay, Vijay Lakshmi, madam will talk about. See, there are many other things. These three are very important for coming out of stress. What is yoga, meditation, and pranayama? These three are for the body, mind, breath, and mind. So yoga is for body, pranayama is for the breath, and meditation is for the mind. Now, there are some other things that affects our moving with people and other situation. And nowadays, immunity also plays as an important role in our stress. We feel that whether I'll get COVID-19 or not, right? What will happen when I go out, right? This fear and anxiety is there. Now, nowadays, this is an added stress. We have all the mental stress, family stress, work pressure, everything is there. Now, COVID-19 is an added stress. So, in this time of pressing time, the high priority is to keep our immunity high. See, forget about the vaccine, right? Vaccine may come or may not come. But what is the major priority? We have to keep our immunity very high so that any sort of virus will not affect you. So, how to keep the immunity high? How to keep the immunity high? What are the food you can take? What is the lifestyle modification you have to do? All these things will be explained by Madam Vijay Lakshmi Madam. Over to Vijay Lakshmi.
Yes. Is it audible? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Good. So, we had a nice session. The session was very interactive. No? Yes. Yeah. So, regarding immunity. So, as we all think, immunity is not a quick fix that we are going to get. This might be a little shocking also to you, as we are all waiting for the vaccine to come. Yeah. So immunity, when you see, it has to be nurtured from day by day. It has to be nurtured. It is anyway there in us. Inside us, it's anyway there. Immunity is there. Only thing is that we need to maintain our levels of immunity. So how can we maintain? So we can maintain it by not spoiling it. That's a simple thing that we can do. So what are the things that spoil our immunity or reduce our immunity? One very important thing is food. Food plays a very, very important. Okay, so food plays the most important role, I would say, on immunity. So, for example, if you have white sugar, it reduces your immunity. If you have maida, anything made of refined flour, white flour, it reduces your immunity. So these are two main enemies for our system, which we keep having it all the time unknowingly. So right from today, you can just make this correction in your life, in your food habits. Yeah, that's there. Lack of exposure nowadays we're all isolated at home, only connected through online. Okay. So this also to some extent reduces your immunity, but still you can walk around, no? You can make your own garden at home, even if you're in an apartment. You can make some pots, make your own garden, make your home green. Hmm? So that increases the level of prana, the level of, no, you feel when you're in green, you feel very nice, no? Your mind is calm, happy. So that is because of the amount of oxygen that goes into our system that happens, and many other factors also. So coming back to our topic, immunity, foods. So two main changes that you have to make is the white sugar and the maida that has to be completely done with in our foods, right from children. Okay. So, and the second thing is about how your sleep is. Especially your night sleep. I'm not talking about day sleep. I'm talking only about the night sleep and how, um, you know, how much time you were able to sleep uninterrupted and deep sleep you have. And you all know the minimum hours of sleep that is required, at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So this, just take a look at this. Are you able to sleep without any disturbance for 6 to 8 hours? You have a very good deep sleep. Then it means that your stress level is a little less and you're able to manage with it. Or you're still young. So these are the two possibilities. Either your age is less, you're able to bear more stress, or the second thing is your stress level is less. Okay. Then uh, your lifestyle. Your lifestyle plays a major role. So lifestyle means what time you get up, wake up in the morning, what time you eat, what time you work, what time you have the physical activity, what is your rest time, and then what are all the things that you do? You do to calm down your mind, doing some breathing techniques or meditation. So it's a big, big science in itself, and the art of living from the art of living. We have a very beautiful program called the Wellness Program. It is a 5-day, 2-hour program in which we have a lot of learnings about how our body functions, and in a very scientific way it has been projected. The learnings have been given to us, uh, how it works and how we can help our system to function effectively. Okay. So that is what we are learning there. Hmm? Very interesting learnings which you learn for yourself and know what is your type of body, and accordingly we can design our own diet plans, our own daily routines, the amount of exercise we have to do. No, it depends on every person. Every individual is unique. Okay? So it is not a one fit solution for all. So it is a very unique structure where we learn a little bit of Ayurveda and modern medicine, an integrative approach towards the journey of wellness. Okay. So we also have learnings on the yoga, meditation, and breathing techniques, and mainly for people who are suffering from NCDs, any of the non-communicable diseases, or more of stress, lifestyle changes you wish to make, or sleep patterns, if you want to have healthy diet, all these things are addressed. Yeah. Yes. So what is the actual definition of stress? Stresses, we have a lot of work to do. We have very little time and we have no energy. right? So that is the actual definition of stress. You can say anything, but finally it comes to that. Huh? Lot of work, little time, and no energy. Can we reduce the workload? Are we all ready to reduce the workload? No. So you want to go with that. Yeah, if you're ready to reduce the workload, please go ahead and do. Hmm? And are you ready to, is it possible to increase the time duration that you have? Anyway, a day has only 24 hours. You cannot go beyond that. Hmm? Right. So we can't do anything much about the workload. We can't do anything about the time. Yeah. And the third thing is about the energy level. So we have less energy or no energy. So this can be changed. So you can increase your energy levels. That is possible. That is in your hands. How is it possible? By doing some physical activity, exercise, yoga, some breathing techniques, you know. So as we already saw, sir said, 90% of the toxins, okay, so 90% of the toxins from our system, our whole system, not just the body. We are a complex system. The body, mind, intellect, we have lots of 7 levels to our existence. So the whole systems is detoxed just by the breath. So 90% of the toxins are released through the breath, just by the breath. So only if you experience it, you will know it. You will believe it. Otherwise, you cannot. That was how even we were. So just imagine, just think of how many days you can be without eating. How many days you can stay without drinking water. Huh? So you can all, there is a possibility that we can stay for maybe 1 day, 2 day, depending on our own capacity. We can stay without food for maybe 7 days. Some people say I can be there even for a month. Okay, that's okay. Without drinking water, how many days you can stay? So that also depends on one's bearing capacity. Maybe for a day, or maybe for 4 hours or something, you can stay without water. But for how many hours or days can you stay without breathing? Yeah, just pause for a while and think. Is it possible to lead our life without breathing in and out? Yeah, not even a single second. But what is the importance that we have given to the breath? If the breath takes a strike, it says, no, you're not taking care of me. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to go into your nose. Then what will happen to us? We'll be flat under the ground. No? Yeah. So there is no problem of workload, stress. So nothing is there if the breath doesn't move in and out. So what is the main thing that we have to look at? The breath. So it is not our mistake, so we don't have to feel guilty. But we have not been taught either in school or in college, or not we do teach students nowadays in schools and colleges. We have not taught them the importance of how much the body has to be taken care, how much the breath has to be taken care, how much the mind has to be taken care for good mental hygiene, physical hygiene, everything. Okay. Yeah. See, as we have already seen about how your breath and emotions are linked. So when you're angry, have you observed how your breath is? When you feel like slapping someone or shouting at someone, have you observed how your breath is? Yes. High. Temperature is high. It is very fast. Have you observed? Yes, yes. So your breath moves very fast. Very fast. It is short breaths. The breath is not long and deep. It is very short. Short, fast, and at the same time the temperature is very high. Yes. So immediately, as soon as your emotion of anger sets in, the pattern of your breath changes. And if the pattern of the breath and emotions are linked, do you think that if you change the pattern of your breathing, you can control, you can have a say over your emotions? Yes? Yes, for sure. Yes. So you can just try this when you're getting angry. So if you have this awareness, then what you can do? Breathe in long, deep breaths, take long, deep breaths and check if your anger is still there. So it is just some chemical reactions inside our system that triggers and sets in such a great alarming situation inside us. So it's like a red alert that comes inside, which triggers all the emergency systems to start working, and the normal body functions have to be stopped for some time until you settle down. So just imagine how many times we are doing this every day. See how much we are punishing ourselves. So as we keep doing this, this is the reason for disease. This is the reason for moral values not being there. There is no ethics followed. There is no culture followed. No? So just by attending to your breath, you're not only taking care of your physical health, mental health. Just imagine how calm, if you're calm, you're able to understand people better. You're able to make decisions better. Your decisions are better when you're calm, not when you're angry. So automatically you start gaining values. Yeah. So we all know, when do we get angry? Are we angry because some prime minister or somebody is doing this, or some planet is moving somewhere, or we are not angry about how the world is going to go without water after 5,000 years. That is not our anger. We are angry because somebody did not smile at us. We are angry because somebody did not respect us. What is the big deal about all these things? Yeah. Does it have any value in this? Now this is the right time to realize that COVID has given us a lot of lessons that, see, you're all stuck in small little things. Come on, wake up. So even if one person is left unattended in this world, then it can have a ripple effect throughout the world. So that is what the COVID has taught us. Okay. So you cannot say, I'm going to take care only about me or only about my family. It is our responsibility to make sure that everybody is taken care, everybody's health is taken care. There is not much pollution to be thrown out again and again. Yeah. There has to be human values. We have to be more responsible, not self-centric anymore. This is just the start, COVID. Maybe many more may come, not sure. Okay, so how are we going to deal with all these things? Money is not going to give any solution. So we all have learned the lesson now. Right? So the only thing that we can do is just by making some simple changes in our lifestyle, doing some physical activity, learning some breathing techniques. So the Art of Living is providing beautiful learning on the breathing technique. It is called the Sudarshan Kriya. It is a trademark program of the Art of Living, which is spread across 160 countries. And everybody across, cutting across religions, race, color, creed, whatever it is, language, it is benefiting everybody. Because all of us are breathing, simple reason. So the more you're able to use your lung capacity, the more toxins are getting released. And deep-rooted stresses can be released only through the breath. Nothing else can remove all the deep-rooted stress. So just in 2-3 days' time, learning Sudarshan Kriya helps in cleansing you totally, I would say. We told you about the 7 levels of our existence. All the 7 levels of our existence are getting totally cleaned and set into the rhythm, like how when we were born as a fresh child, how healthy, happy. Just see how a 1-year-old child is. It is bubbling with enthusiasm. It is so much joyful. It has so much energy. Okay. So we will be also able to have a lot of energy levels, increase our energy levels through breathing exercise. Okay. Doing a little bit of activity. The body is designed to move. So little bit of activity. And we should learn to be in both the extremes. Okay. That is, you should be able to act totally, and you should also be able to be still totally. Okay. So to be able to act is doing some activity, breathing, yoga. Okay. To settle down totally is to sit with your eyes closed still. Even if you can sit for 5 minutes daily, it is good enough to start with. Okay. So now can we have a sample? Yeah. Okay. So over to Shivkumar sir for the sample yoga, breathing and meditation sessions. I hope you all enjoy.
Yes, can we do some activities? We'll do all the 3. Okay. We'll do some exercises, a breathing exercise, and a small meditation. Is it good? So that you can get an experience.
Yes, sir.
It's on. On Mandigar. Am I visible?
Yes, sir. You are visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, am I visible? Okay. Okay. Good. Now we'll learn some subtle exercises. This is called Sukshma Vyayama. Okay. Just shake your hands, desktop yoga. Shake your hands. All of you participate. Shake, 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 shake your hands. Shake your head. Shake the entire body. Shake the entire body. Shake with a smile. Shake, 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 shake. And relax. Be still. Just observe the blood flow throughout the hands, throughout the body. And relax. Take your right palm, keep it on your head, top of the head, and rotate the skin, not the head. Rotate the skin. You can see the movement of your skin. And in the and relax. Take the two fingers, index and middle finger, put it on the temple and slightly rotate. Don't put too much pressure, slightly touch it and rotate. These are all energy points. And relax. With the thumb and index finger, straighten the eyebrow. Try to straighten your eyebrow. Apply little bit pressure and straighten. And relax. With the index finger under the eyes, there is a bone. Give a nice massage from beginning to end. And relax. The same finger from the beginning of the eye to the end of the nose. Just come down with a little bit pressure and relax. Take the middle three fingers, place it where the two jaws join and rotate lightly. This is the place where all our stresses are accumulating. You can open your mouth and rotate and relax. Take your thumb, keep it below the ears, bring it to the chin, center of the chin. And relax. Pull your ears up. And relax. Pull it down. And relax. Pull it to the sides. And relax. Keep both the hands on your ears. Rotate randomly. And relax. Yes. Can you feel the blood flow on your face? Yes. Rotate your shoulders. Rotate your shoulders clockwise. And opposite side. And relax. Stretch your hands to the sides. Stretch both the hands to the sides. And rotate the shoulder. The opposite side. And relax. Shake your hip in the clockwise direction, the opposite, and relax. Stretch your legs and shake. Shake the entire leg from the hip. This is desktop yoga from head to bottom. Shake, 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 shake. And relax. Stretch your right leg. Rotate the right ankle in clockwise direction. Opposite, anti-clockwise. And relax. Stretch your left leg and rotate the ankle in clockwise direction. And in the opposite direction. And relax. Okay, good. Feeling good? We'll learn a breathing pranayama called Bhastrika Pranayama. Keep your hands like this. Am I visible? Am I visible? Okay. See, when I say in, just raise your hands up and open the fingers. Okay. When I say out or numbers, just bring it down with a little bit force and breathe out forcefully like this. In, out, in, out. Shall we do? Yes, come to position. See, our elbows are touching the body lightly and hands are placed in front of your shoulder. You are looking straight. Yes, wait. Okay. Shall we start? In. Raise your hands, open the fingers. Out. Put it down and breathe out forcefully. Yes, continue with me. In. 2. In. 3. In. 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 And relax. Palms on your lap, facing the sky. Keep your eyes closed and observe the sensations in the body. You may feel skiddiness, it's okay. If you feel little bit skiddiness, it's okay. Don't worry, you'll be all right. One more thing is, if your BP is on the higher side, do it with little force. Okay, otherwise you can do it. Shall we do another round? Yes, get ready. Hands in position. We'll start for Bhastrika. In, out, in, 2, in, 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 and relax. Observe the sensations in your body. Keep your palms facing up. We'll do one more round. Last round. Get ready. Hands in position. We'll go for Bhastrika. In, out, in, two, in, 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 and relax. Arms facing up. Observe the sensations in your body. Say good. Anybody feel giddiness? Yes. Okay. Just relax. Sudha Rajendran, just relax. It become okay. You drink some water and keep your eyes closed and relax. Become okay. Hmm? Because Bhastrika improves the blood circulation to the head and the overall body. So sometimes you may feel that giddiness, that's okay. You'll be all right. Shall we do a short meditation? A 10, 11 minutes meditation. So what are the rules for meditation? Golden rules. I want nothing, I do nothing, and I am nothing. Okay, sit with this mentality. Just keep your back straight. If you want the back support, you can sit. You can sit on the chair also if you want. Sit on the chair, or you can take the support of the wall. Just keep your back straight and keep your eyes closed. Palms facing up. Just sit still for the next 10, 11 minutes. Don't even move an inch. Just sit like a rock. Shall we start the meditation? Yes. Just listen to the instructions in a very light manner. If it says breathe in, just breathe in and breathe out. Okay? Just listen to the instructions. Shall we start? Yes. Keep your eyes closed.
Become aware of our own body. Let's recollect the weight of our body. Whatever it is, aware of our whole body. Let's recollect the weight of our body. Whatever it
Take a long, deep breath in. Breathe out completely. Observe the environment. Accept all the sounds from the environment.
let's become aware. Become aware of our whole body. Let's recollect the weight of our body. Whatever it is, 60 kilos, 70 kilos, 80 kilos. Never mind, even if it's 100 kilos, just become aware of it. And let's take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, let's place the whole weight on the chair or on the floor we are sitting. Let's pay more attention to our body, the billions of cells in our body.
Our body is a precious gift from nature, God. We have to honor our body. Observe the breath. Incoming breath energizes the body. Outgoing breath relaxes the body. Enjoy each and every breath that is coming in and relax while breathing out. Become aware of the thoughts in your mind. Maybe a good thought or a bad thought. Just observe it. Thoughts are like passing clouds. They come on their own and go on their own. Just observe this phenomenon. Become aware of your feelings. You may be feeling happy or sad. Just be with your feelings. In the inner core of our existence, we are peace, we are joy. Repose in yourself and relax. Become aware of your feelings. Observe the thoughts in your mind. Become aware of your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Become aware of your body and environment. Take a long deep breath in. Breathe out completely. Very slowly and gently. You may open your eyes. Yes, good. Hope you have all enjoyed the meditation. Yes, good. See, that's all. Simple exercises, a simple pranayama, and a simple meditation. We can be stress-free. We can feel relaxed. Only thing is we must do this daily. That is called a dinacharya. Hmm? So to sum it up, if you want to be stress-free, we need to do some activities. Physical activities is a must. Second one is some breathing exercise, meditation. Good sleep is very, very essential. Only in deep sleep, all the body functions are refreshed and they are relaxed and all the bodies are. The cleansing action of inside happens only in deep sleep. And the fifth one is a good nutritious food. Right? Healthy food is very, very essential. So take care of these five things and then you can be stress-free. Yes. Any questions? I'm done with. Any questions? If you have any questions, you can post it in the chat or you can unmute and talk.
So if you have any questions, please ask. Sir, someone has asked for back pain, sir.
Yes, madam.
Someone has asked with Sudha madam, you can ask it now. You can unmute your
Back
mic
pain.
and ask.
Back pain.
Back pain.
Yeah. For back pain, you can take oil bath once in a week. And you must do some exercises. That is very, very essential. So you can call us. We'll tell you what to do. We have posted our number in the chat box. You can call us. See, there are specific exercises for back pain. You can get rid of back pain. Only thing is you have to do with the supervision of someone. Don't follow any YouTube videos. Okay. So you
Thank
must
you, sir. Sure, sir.
under the guidance of someone. So you just call us. We'll tell you. As Madam told, we are conducting so many programs for even students also in the colleges we are conducting. All the TEQIP3, Technical Equipment Quality Improvement, Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. Under TEQIP3, we are taking all the government colleges and aided colleges. We are taking a program called Student Excellence and Learning Program, SELP. That is a very good one. And we have exercises for the program for faculty members also. And our Productivity Enhancement Program, it is called PET. It is a full-fledged program, a 5-day or 4-day modules we have. So we need to address the students also, no? See, the faculty are learning something and we have to educate the students also. So we are conducting many programs. Just call us. And personal programs also, we are personal in the sense, a group program. Also we are conducting. And we have some upcoming programs in the next week. Just give a call. We'll let you know. Any other questions, common questions you have, apart from personal questions?
Any questions now? If you have any questions, kindly post in the chat box or you can ask to sir. You can unmute your mic and ask. You end up the session or? Hello? Hello? Amit sir, you can go on.
Yes, Amit Mittal, you have any question? Okay.
Anyone asking? Anyone is having any questions?
Yes, I'm not able to get
Nothing,
you.
nothing, sir. Yeah.
Can you put it in the chat?
Sridevi ma'am is having some question, I think, so she'll be asking.
Yes,
Now.
yes,
Sridevi
yes,
ma'am, you can go on.
Hello,
yes, madam.
am I audible?
Yes, you're
Good
audible.
morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Excellent session, sir. Sir, even though we are following these things, we are doing yoga, you are doing meditation. Sometimes when the plan is missed, we are getting stress. How to handle that stress?
Your question is not audible.
Even we
Okay.
are having all the plans,
Okay.
even we are doing meditation.
Hmm.
Sometimes we are I'm getting angry with my kids, sir, especially when they are not doing their works. In some days, sometimes with the students,
Okay.
even we are having even we are managing everything, but still some situations unable to handle effectively, sir. Not worst, but effectively I'm unable to handle.
The thing is, we must be free of all the thoughts, right? Our mind should be free. Please mute yourself. Our mind should be free from all the thoughts. And only we can take clear, clear decisions and we can do things effectively. One sure shot way is doing social media. Please mute yourself. It is disturbing.
Sridevi ma'am, please mute your mic, ma'am.
Okay.
Please mute yourself. Yes. See, one sure shot way is taking Sudarshan Kriya program. In Art of Living, we have a program called Happiness Program. And through online, we are conducting it is called Online Meditation and Breath Workshop. We have a beautiful program called Sudarshan Kriya. That is a breathing exercise that will make you stress-free, completely stress-free. It pull out all the stress from the root. Hmm? It is just a 4-day, 2 hours program, daily 2 hours program. It is happening through Zoom app, online. From your home, you can learn. So that is an excellent program, and it is happening in 155 countries across the world. And that is the sure short way for removing stress. Okay. So please go through that. Please attend that program, and you will get the desired results. And someone has also asked that how to remember things for a longer time. You have to keep your memory free. You have to keep your memory free, right? Then only you can put new things in, or you can remember for it for a long time, right? But that also, please go through the Sudarshan Kriya. Sudarshan Kriya is doing magic across the world. Okay. Right. Any other question? And I have posted a wellness survey in the chat box. It is about wellness, right? See, fitness is different from wellness. If you are healthy, you are well. Health is different from fitness. A cancer patient can run a marathon, but it doesn't mean that he or she is healthy.
Okay. So take this survey and come back to us. Okay, the survey is posted in your chat box. Please go through it. Please submit your response and we'll get back to you. Any other answer? Any other questions?
Any other questions, ma'am? We'll wind up the session. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You have given a wonderful session. Really, it helps for us because we are very stressed. Because taking offline class, we are very happy. Taking
Okay.
online class, it really gives us stress whether they are listening or not, or we are really shouting in the mic like that and all. So it was very happy to hear how to reduce our stress. Thank you, sir. The same question Madam asked only. We are feeling stress in the college, and our stress buster is only at home. We are only showing all the stress at home. So I think all these things will be helpful for everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You have given us a wonderful session.